This is the last track on this album, and my biggest and most angry reading is here. As I mentioned in the introduction to this album, I don't really like noise to be concrete. I was faced with such a reality, and if I wanted to talk about what actually happened to me in a speech-like tone, I would put it together in a poetry reading. But I wanted to try the mix of noise, criticism of the regime, and criticism of Japanese medicine as my artistic experiment. I also say the same thing as the intro, but I don't think I will make such an album for a while. Then I'll talk about my last curse this time. I hear the hallucinations of politicians who have less use than vomiting. They say, "Beg be more in front of me, and I'll slowly chop you up with a law knife." That kind of fucking ruthlessness can be said to Imaizumi, a fucking psychiatrist in Fukushima who tried to kill me by medical violence last year. This is a quote from the content I posted to the Lou Reed community on FB. My experience of last year is exactly, kill your sons. Last year I was admitted to a mental hospital because of my mental depression. My father forced me to stay in the hospital. The director there is a confident person without timidness. I left it in madness without any guarantee. Because of that misdiagnosis, I was prescribed a terrible drug, and I got a disease called malignant syndrome. The drool stopped and I couldn't eat anything. My cells were necrotic and I was bedridden for over half a year. I wrote to a girl I liked but no reply. Well, I have something to tell you. This is not my personal resentment, because I will not be the victim of me anymore. Shuichi Imaizumi, the director of Jushendo Shonen Hospital in Fukushima, is a fucking guy who doesn't treat people as humans. If possible, please disseminate this information to many people.